What's good, everybody? It's your boy RAYZORRamonthebarber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,921 subscribers on the road to 2,000. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor, man. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So we get to 2,000. We can worry about 3,000. All right, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Ghost Wraith from the House of Fragrance World. But before we hop into the fragrance, y'all know how we do on the channel, man. Chom, what's up, Chom? Man, me and my boy Chom, Goat City Chom. Man, we gonna have to take a shot of that Remy martain one day, man. Goat City Chom. Also known as the fragrance connoisseur, man. Shout out to my guy, man. Cheers, Chico. Woo! Ha! Y'all remember what Better Man was doing on Belly? Woo! Ha! All right, man. Let's hop into the fragrance. This the box that it come in. A lot of people be try to go in, man, on these more affordable companies, man, but they presentation be they knock it out the park with the presentation, man. They're sitting there like so. It got a bullet on it because after they kill you, you gonna kill people with smelling good. That's the bottle. Got a bullet in the side, and one on the side and one in the cap at the top. Let's get into the distribution. Nice wide mist. This smells good, man. This does smell good. So a lot of people say this is a clone to Kilian's Black Phantom. I can agree to that to a certain extent. I will say this is like 85%. Reminds you of Kilian Black Phantom. Kilian Black Phantom is a little bit more sweeter in the opening. Not as like, because with this, you kind of get the dry woods and things of that nature with the coffee. Kilian just burst off your skin a little bit more. This sits a little bit closer to the skin and it's not as sweet or juicy in the opening. But it definitely does have that same scent profile. Let's get into the main accords. If you are new to fragrances, accords are adjectives that are describing the notes that you are smelling. Main accords are warm, spicy, woody, coffee, sweet, some rum, vanilla, and patchouli. So I did a video yesterday, Monday, on the caramel macchiato from Fragrance World. My bad, it's not from Fragrance. Yeah, this Fragrance World, French Avenue. So that one, that was a little bit lighter, sweeter taker on the coffee. This is a more darker, richer take on coffee. Like the way I like to explain it is, you got Starbucks for the more casual coffee drinker. They like their coffee a little bit sweeter. You know, they mostly like creamer with a little bit of coffee. But Dunkin' is for more people that like that real rich coffee. A lot of times, man, we go to Dunkin', man, we get that midnight brew. Man, that junk is just, it's coffee, bro. It's a man's coffee. Because sometimes, man, you get coffee from like Wawa, Sheets, and things of that nature, man, and their coffee got a lot of water in it. Whereas that's not the same for Starbucks. But the Starbucks coffee not as rich and thick as Dunkin'. So I said all that to say this. This is the exact same way. This is a darker take on coffee. Top notes, you got rum and spices. So the rum plays a good part in this because you get a nice, like a bourbon, a whiskey, a dark alcoholic take mixed with like some spices like cinnamon, nutmeg. It just say spices, but you can pick up on those usual suspects like cinnamon and nutmeg, maybe like a hint of like some coriander or whatever, but it doesn't really specify. But those are the top notes. Again, it's a darker take on coffee. Middle notes are coffee, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. So this is like a black coffee, a real lightly sugared, like a teaspoon of sugar maybe, and like some wood. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. Coffee, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. So this is a nice take on the vetiver. The vetiver is not like a Hermes 24 vetiver like one of those real hard veterans that like run you out of a room. It's a nicer, softer take on the vetiver. It just kind of plays the background with the patchouli and the sandalwood. And on the dry down or on the base notes, you got sugar cane. So I know I've said this before and I say it again. The way that fragrances are layered, do not rub your fragrances in. You got top, middle, and base notes, and all the fragrances sit on the base note. So the middle note sits on the base notes, and the top note sits on the middle notes. So you kind of get that sweetness in the background of this fragrance, but it's not a heavy sweetness. Again, Killian's Black Phantom is if this is a scale level of sweetness of a 5, Killian is like an 8 or a 9 when it comes to sweetness to my taste. Not saying it's just real sweet, but this is a more play on so let's say it had the same notes, so to speak. This is a lighter take on those notes. So to prove my point, let me go to the notes for Killian Black. Give me 1 second. So the chords are mainly the same: sweet, spicy, warm, caramel, coffee, chocolate, rum. Let me see, powdery, vanilla, almond. So those are your notes for Black Phantom, or your accords. So the notes are rum, dark chocolate, coffee, almond, and heliotrope. And on the dry down, caramel, sugarcane, sandalwood, vanilla, vetiver, and tonka bean. So you see they share a lot of the same kind of notes. This one doesn't have almond in it, which can add a nice oily, sweet resin kind of vibe to it. Let's see, this one doesn't have caramel in it as well. It just got sugar on the dry down, and it doesn't have vanilla in it nor dark chocolate. So you can see why the Killian is a little bit more sweeter. That's why I said that this is like 85% there. It does have that DNA or that factor that reminds you of it, but it doesn't have all of the notes. So the best way I could put it is somebody made a hamburger, and then it was like, okay, this good, it's missing something. Somebody came and made the cheeseburger and was like, yeah, this junk fire. Then somebody came and said, man, I'm gonna add a cheeseburger, but I'm gonna put lettuce, tomato, and pickles on mine. So this kind of like the same thing. Like, let's just say, even though this didn't come out first, let's just say it did, and then Killian came along and was like, oh, okay, I want to add some caramel and some vanilla and dark chocolate to it, even though Killian came out first. So that's the best way I kind of can describe this. It does have that same essence to it, that same scent profile, but Killian's a little bit sweeter because of the other added notes that they got off of it. And I tell you, Black Phantom is amazing. I had a sample of that thing, man. It is amazing. I still got it around here somewhere. It's a beautiful fragrance, man. You know, if you're willing to drop that $250, that $300 for a bottle of Killian, hey, be my guest. But hey, this will get me by. If I want it to be a little bit sweeter, I just take some let me see if I got it right here. So this how I would do it. I take some of this Nazir. I take some of this Nazir Chocolate Bay. Shout out to my boy Terrence, man, from the House of Nazir. I take some of this Nazir Chocolate Bay, spray that over my clothes, and a layer of it on my skin. Then I take this right here and then spray it over the top of it, and that'll give me that little extra sweetness that I want, man. I plan on getting a full presentation of Killian's Black Phantom because it's just that good. I think it's one that you should have in your collection, but I ain't too pressed to have it right now. But this is a great fragrance, man, for like 35 bucks. I'll put the link in the description for you to cop it if you're interested in it. But this is definitely a grown and sexy, formal take on coffee and rum with a little bit of sugar, man. All right, man, that's my time. Fragrance, French Avenue, Ghost Wraith. Beautiful fragrance, man. All right, man, that's been my time. I appreciate y'all for the support, man. We on the road to 2,000. We almost there. I'm gonna try to hit it this week, man. Lord say the same. All praise to the Most High, man. We're gonna continue to grind, knock out this content. Till next time. Instant transmission.